Touchdown Colts! As you can see, I'm a huge Colts fan. And it's not because of their multi-million-dollar athletes, it's because of their last coach, Tony Dungy. Tony Dungy is an incredible coach and an amazing mentor. He achieves his fame as a player and a coach in the National Football League, but his success and the reason I believe he is such an influential person and everyone should be familiar with him is due to his unbelievable leadership abilities and its positive influence he brings to everyone he touches. In the following speech, I will tell you about Tony's road to becoming successful not only in football but also in leadership, building character, and how everyone can be a role model and a positive influence in this world. As you can see, I'm an Indianapolis Colts fan. In fact, I'm very passionate about the Colts. They have been my team for all of my life. Their players are different than those on other teams. The Colt players are selected not only by measuring their physical tools, but by placing a huge emphasis on their character. The man responsible for building and molding this highly successful team, Super Bowl winning team, was Tony Dungy. As most of you know, he became an instant celebrity after achieving the ultimate victory for his team and all of their fans. However, Tony did not set this trophy as the pinnacle of his career. Rather, he preferred to define success as the significant difference our lives can make in the lives of others. As the coach learned from his father, Dr. Will Dungy, all good teachers help their students earn an A. He expected all of his students to become excellent role models and teachers to people around them. We are all given the opportunity to teach others. We need to act accordingly so they all get A's. Tony Dungy grew up in Michigan to parents who are educators and college graduates. In fact, his parents focused on exercising their child's brains, building both knowledge and character. They were amazing role models. Tony Dungy loved all sports and excelled in football during high school and received an athletic scholarship for football to play at the University of Minnesota. After college, Tony played professional football for the Pittsburgh Steelers, where he won a Super Bowl. During this time in his life, he formed special relationships with many coaches and players around the league that helped him develop his unique and successful leadership style. For instance, his coach at University of Minnesota told them, "Success is uncommon, therefore not to be enjoyed by the common man. I'm looking for uncommon people." Tony Dungy believed that achieving uncommon success and real significance from his football players came from being positive role models to a nation of boys and everyone watching who looked up to him. Tony Dungy once said, "Outwardly, character reflects an inner life committed to honor and uncompromising integrity." He taught how character is a result of taking responsibility for your actions. As we all know, there are times when we must stand up for what you believe in, and we understand that we may stand out from the crowd or not being popular. As a college student, we know this firsthand. For example, we have all needed to cram for a big exam the next morning, and all our friends are pushing us to hang out with them. By staying in your room, all your buddies are disappointed, and you are all alone. Tony feels like a person needs to pay attention to their internal compass. He said that one of the keys to developing your core values is revealed through adversity. The coach admits that life is going to be hard, and courage will be essential to get through these situations. We should never give up, never. There are many accounts of people around the world who have been touched by the words and actions of Tony Dungy. All three of his books describe people who have been benefited by and touched by his philosophy. He says that the most important role for us is touching others' lives. We are all role models to someone in this world, and we can all have an impact for good. Tony always stressed that the impact his players have as role models and what a great responsibility it truly is. This coach stated that the success of his book, Quiet Strength, was not measured by how many copies it sold, but by the number of lives it touched and the positive change that resulted. Finally, Tony concludes that there is much to do and much that you are capable of doing. What kind of world do you want? Think anything. Just be careful what you wish for. Start now to be uncommon. Thank you.